since I had vlogged. Work was okay. It's honestly very busy at the beginning, and then it calmed down towards the night. And yes, I am coming from work. I'm going home like usual. I'm wearing a hoodie because I want to wear a hoodie when I walk home, not just a jacket. It's not raining. It's foggy, but it's not raining. That and, I get to wear I paused my game to be here, but because my game, yeah. Tomorrow I'll also be PIC. I'll see about doing another vlog tomorrow. Really depends. Just been going through it day by day. A lot of stuff has happened. Let's see. I said, damn it. Let's see. I might move out of California. That is a chance. I don't know how big of a chance, but there's a chance my parents and I will move out of California. Next year's coming around, which means I'll get my vacations back. Once next year happens, I will be seeing about getting LASIK surgery, because technically I'm supposed to be wearing glasses, and I don't wear glasses when I'm not at work. I'll take my glasses with me other places in the off chance I need to see something. Otherwise, I don't use my glasses. Like if I'm going somewhere to buy food, which I don't ever do, but if I did, I'll put my glasses on, look to see what I'm buying, order it, and then I'll put my glasses away. So that's pretty much exactly what I do. But planning on getting LASIK next year, even though I said that last year and the year before that. But apparently, my insurance, my vision care, whatever, they say they do LASIK. So I'm really hoping that it's true and that it will be covered, at least some of it, and I'll pay off the rest. Hopefully, it will work out like that. I don't know what that says. Been streaming like usual, streaming games. A lot of Ark. Been playing a lot of Nine Kings. Probably stop playing Nine Kings after I beat King mode with every other king I have left. Going to be playing a few other games most likely. I do need to go back, finish beating other games. Yes, Billy, I do. I do need to finish beating some other games. I still need to finish Borderlands 4 for the guy I was playing as and the last character, and then I'll move on to the first DLC character at some point when he releases, and then the second DLC character whenever they end up releasing. So, I still need to finish Dragon Age. Literally just been slacking on trying to play it because nothing really changes. Just different dialogue, no actual story events really change. I need to play some Fallout 4 again. Excuse me. It's been a hot minute. I want to, but just haven't gotten around to it. I don't know who that is, John. I have thought about finishing Wasteland 3. Still need to finish that. Haven't gotten around to it, and there's other stuff I'm wanting to do. Been playing a lot of Ark Raiders. Darktide. Warhammer Darktide. Those are pretty much my main focuses. Played some RimWorld with Matt finally. That was cool. I don't know if I'm going to be ordering food when I get home. I really shouldn't. Or if I'm going to be whipping something up. Maybe ordering food, but it is really late. So I doubt any of the places I would want to order food from are open. So that sucks. I haven't asked. I hope everyone's days are going well. How are y'all doing? I don't think I'll get any responses, and by the time this uploads this video, clearly not going to, be able to see live reactions. Leave comments, I'll reply to comments, but that's about it. That's pretty much all I'll be able to do. My fingers are fucking cold. Been thinking about actually getting down and writing my comic. Not necessarily, like, fully doing it. It's not like I'm an amazing artist who can afford to do something like that. More so storyboarding. Getting panels down. Getting stages done. Where, oh, this scene's going to look like this. This scene's going to look like this. So on and so forth. Haven't gotten around to that either. There's a lot of stuff I don't get to do because I work. Hello, Courtney. Still not famous. Not yet. So I don't really have the opportunity to have a lot of spare time to do what I want. Someday, hopefully soon, that'll happen. But it's not today. And I doubt it will be tomorrow. Nonetheless, it's not going to stop me from making content for everyone. If my comic slowly has to come into fruition, the stories I make slowly have to come into fruition, so be it. I do have my vacations. I just hope that I won't have to be in California, within like the next after the next 5 years. That would really suck. Love to be able to move out at some point. So I can do stuff that I normally can't do. Like, I want to do a bunch of VR. Right? I want to do VR gaming, but it's really difficult for me to do that. My room is too small to even do Job Simulator. I can't really walk around. Otherwise, I would actually get a PC with, that's actually meant for VR gaming. I would have an entire room dedicated to that. Everything else would just be off to the side. In a separate room. I don't care if, like, all my stuff is in the living room, like my PlayStation, my Xbox, everything like that. I would want everything to be in, designated spots. But that's not going to happen anytime soon. That would mean to say that I actually get a place where I have a lot of room. Don't have that's a lie. I do have money for that. However, I'd probably only be able to live in it for like a couple months. Then I would not have money. That smells smoke. Nothing too interesting has happened at work. I did encounter a racist customer. That was interesting. Let's see. There was a cat we were trying to rescue before. It just happens to be like a stray cat that people take care of in the neighborhood next door, though. only because they're just taking care of it, I guess. It's not like it's starving to death, but it's not, doesn't have a collar or anything. I had to stay with my dog. I mean, obviously, I stay with my dog. But my parents went out of town. Both of them, overnight. My dog and his separation anxiety, it was so bad. It was really, really bad. I have a picture of him from that night, and it was not great, guys. He mostly just tried to, sleep in my room. That's pretty much all he tried doing. He even stayed there when I was playing games, and normally he doesn't do that because I tend to get a bit loud. If I start to get loud, he'll normally leave. It was actually cool, though, that my parents were out of town. Not because I had the whole house to myself. I got to actually speak out loud for D&D. Because D&D normally happens at 9 o'clock at night. And my parents are home. They're trying to sleep. I don't get the opportunity to talk out loud and be more boisterous. I guess I could say boisterous. Loud. I don't get the chance to be loud. Funny thing is, apparently I was muted for 10 minutes of D&D because I didn't realize I'd muted myself. So that was unfortunate. I did have a very funny moment accidentally. I accidentally created a very funny moment in the campaign where they introduced a werewolf hybrid character because someone went to stop a transformation or heal them, partially, something like that, right? And when they introduce a character, 5 seconds go by, and then my dog just goes, just barks at nothing, because I went to go check what he was barking at. Just literally barking at nothing. And they were cracking up because they just thought that was such hilarious comedic timing. I went to go check on my dog, let him know that there's nothing, to bark at. Open the windows, open the door, there was nothing. When I went back, they were still getting over laughing. So that was cool. Trying to think of what else I could talk about. Could talk about Arc Raiders, but I could also just watch that. But almost finished with Arc Raiders. Rather, for all the stuff I need to do for the first expedition. It also occurs to me that as you do the expeditions, future expeditions will therefore become easier. Because if you have plus 12 stash slots, right, you will be able to get plus 12 more slots from resources. Meaning, if it takes everything from your stash, you will have an additional 12 slots compared to others who don't do the expedition. You'll also be able to handle more full resources of items, of things that don't stack. You could have 12 more wolf packs, for instance. Almost home. I still need to finish Expedition 33. I'm glad I had finished playing Dead Island 2. I still need to finish Dying Light. There's a bunch of other new games that I haven't played. I just don't have the time. It's really unfortunate. The new year is going to roll around, and Tammy, my boss, and she admitted that everyone's hours are gonna get cut. They're already bad now. We're already understaffed. But once the new year rolls around, everyone's hours are essentially going to get cut because it will be the new year, and it will no longer be the holiday season. So there's no reason to have so many people working, so many hours. Which I will be fine with if that means I get more days off. But most likely I won't because I am valuable. I might have a cowlick or something on my hair because I don't mean to, gloat, but I am valuable to them. Because normally I always stay and whatnot. Anyways, I am home, so I hope y'all enjoy. Have a good day, night, evening, dusk, dawn, afternoon. Be sure to like, subscribe, share the channel, and stay safe, everyone. Okay?